Hello, welcome to Social Media Weekly, episode 18th February 2020. Social Media Weekly is brought to you by Virtual Palace Marketing, the digital marketing agency that helps small businesses go digital. My name is Sean.
And I'm JK.
So JK, how was the quarantine?
Horrible. A lot of worry and what if it's real, what if it's real.
Did you go and see a doctor or something?
I saw the doctor and then the doctor said actually don't worry because the symptom it's you don't have fever symptom.
Okay.
So he said don't worry about it.
Don't panic about it lah.
And I said but what if I like after that is fever?
Yeah.
So yeah. The epidemic a bit scary.
But thank God it's not, and
Yep. And I'm back.
you're back.
Yeah, it's all about the Chinese New Year cookie.
Yeah, I think so too. Back to the headlines. Facebook gets Reuters to fact check content.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook's dating feature was blocked in Europe. Facebook's NPE team tests hobby app. Instagram might show us some latest post we missed. WhatsApp hits 2 billion users. So this week is all about Facebook and its companies. Back to our stories. Facebook gets Reuters to fact check content. This includes images, videos, and deepfakes. Reuters already go through an exhaustive media verification process, and Facebook thinks their expertise can help clean up the platform's mess.
Mm-hmm.
The 4-person team established by Reuters fact check business unit will be employed by Facebook for this purpose. They have a blog which will publish findings and explain why it's true or false, the certain findings. This arrangement is something I think that traditional journalist sites can actually, because journalist sites has always been very focused on making sure the news is fake or true, right? And social media platform has always had this trouble verifying whether something is fake or true.
Correct.
So if journalist sites can outsource their expertise to social media sites, they can actually make money doing this.
Okay. Yep.
Because journalist sites cannot make money publishing content anymore. They cannot charge people to read their content anymore. Their ads are not doing very well. So I think this is the kind of expertise they can outsource out to
Social media
platforms.
Okay. So means I'm asking the journalist to go and write the story.
No, not write the story, but to verify whether a story that is written or that is
Uh-huh.
posted on Facebook, let's say, whether it's fact or fiction.
Does journalist has the resources to identify?
Yes, journalists usually put a lot of resources into this because it is very, very important for journalists to make sure that the news is verified fact before they post it out. So every single journalist site, whether has an internal team or an external team that will help do this.
Okay, got it. Okay, so that's one of the ways social media can work together with journalists.
Yeah.
Since why fight for the same?
Exactly. And why create the same department for the same thing when you can just outsource it to someone else?
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. So social media specialize in just digital, and journalists just socialize in verification.
Yeah, yes, and it's a good relationship. It's a good symbiotic relationship too. Just imagine this, right? So Facebook will show articles published by the journalist and verified by the journalist. That's
correct.
right.
Published
by Reuters,
Yep.
and verified by Reuters.
journalists. Or Reuters, correct, yes.
So it becomes a good branding tit for tat kind of thing. So
Okay,
Reuters is the one that verifies all the articles and gets posted onto Facebook, and it has this verified by Reuters.
Yeah, true.
That would be nice.
Yep, that would be great. So hopefully it works out.
Yep.
Alright, next up. Facebook's dating feature was blocked in Europe. They never learn. Facebook was asked to call off the launch of its dating service in Europe because it failed to demonstrate it had performed a legally required assessment of privacy risks to the EU data regulators. The company will not be able to roll out this service until they have provided all the necessary documents.
So according to the articles, right, it said that Facebook was actually supposed to provide kind of like a white paper, like a guide to what they have done, a checklist of what they have done to ensure the privacy,
follows terms and conditions.
Terms and conditions has been met for the EU regulators, and it came to a point where the EU regulators actually went to Facebook's headquarters in Ireland, asked for that document.
Wow. Okay. All right, and then
so then Facebook was like, oh, I'm sorry, we don't have it, and all this kind of things. I think it felt a little bit like it's like
it's like you must make until the EPF punya manager come to your house and ask for
yeah.
your personal income tax document. 中招 only you know.
Quite a big cut,
Yeah, I know, right? Then,唉.
Anyway, yep. That's Facebook being Facebook, yeah.
Well, they're too smart for their own good, really.
Yeah.
Trying to work their ways out.
Next up, Facebook's NPE team tests Hobby app. It's called Hobby with an I,
Mhm.
and it's a photo and video sharing app designed for documenting personal projects and hobbies. Looks like it's ripping off of Pinterest this time, but without the pinboard. Instead, Hobby will focus on organizing photos and videos into themed collections like gardening, cooking, arts and crafts, and more.
Mm-hmm.
Just as a clarification to everyone here, Facebook's NPE team is actually a special group of people who regularly run experimental apps. We talked about this before a few times. These apps could either be absorbed into Facebook's existing platforms,
Mm-hmm.
spun off into their own, or killed completely.
Okay. All right. So if that's the case, right? Isn't it similar to what you call Instagram?
Yes, in a way, yes. It's actually very similar to Instagram.
Yeah lor.
Actually, it is a better conversion from evolution from Instagram into
Uh-huh.
this platform than
Correct.
it is from Facebook.
Yeah, because it's more content focused.
And it's
rather-
more interest focused as well.
Mm.
Whereas Facebook is just full of shit in the
Then-
newsfeed.
Then that means they're diverting into Instagram.
No, this is
It's-
just an experimental app. They
Uh-huh.
don't know if it works, they don't know if it doesn't work. So usually what MPE team does is they create a very minimum viable product
Uh-huh. Okay.
with just very simple features, and then they roll it out into a control setting,
I see. Okay.
control
Okay.
group of people, like a beta tester or an alpha tester set.
All right.
And then they test and see how it goes, see whether it goes viral or not, whether it works or not. If it doesn't work, then they kill it. If it works, then they ask the question, can this be absorbed into the greater apps that they already have?
Mhm.
Or should this be spun
This-
off into app by itself?
Okay. The ultimate purpose is to upgrade the Facebook interface.
Either upgrade the Facebook interface, Facebook, WhatsApp, or Instagram interfaces,
Either one lah.
or they create a new app.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
All right.
that's the purpose of this experimental team.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
And then I can see they're most likely they're gonna upgrade.
They might
Instagram.
use it to upgrade to Instagram if it works. But
Yeah,
if it doesn't work, they might just say, okay, next.
Mm,
know?
Yeah, true, true. At least they have done their study.
Yeah.
Right. Speaking about Instagram might show us some latest posts we missed. Renowned reverse engineer Jane Manchon Wong released a report saying Instagram is testing a new feature that could allow us to see some of the most recent posts we missed. Although it's clear that we are not getting rid of Instagram's algorithm feed system, we may be able to see a reverse chronological version of our closest friends' posts. Closest friends, the green color one.
So no, not really. So okay, so this is how I envision Instagram using this feature.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram will not remove algorithmic posts.
Mhm.
Algorithmic means that Instagram shows us more posts of who we engage more with and who they think we like to see more of.
Yep, correct.
So for example, if we have a group of 5 or 6 people,
Mm-hmm.
if you engage with 3 of them, 3 of the 6, if you engage with 3 of them more than the other 3, even though the other 3 post very regularly, right, you don't see their posts a lot. It's not because they are in your close friends or not in your close friends, but it's because Facebook says that because you don't engage with them as much,
Therefore, I
Therefore-
decided.
it decides that you don't want to see them as much.
Yep, correct.
So that is algorithmic, and also based on interests. If they say that you are more interested in, let's say, things like volleyball and gymnastics, and then Instagram will say, okay, I will show you more posts,
Mhm.
especially in Explore and everything,
Mm-hmm.
based on these interests.
Yeah,
as well.
correct.
But Instagram is also testing now that it says that if you, let's say, have gone offline from Instagram for a while, maybe a full day, because you've been busy working, and then you go online again, and then there is this little feature that says that, hey, these are the posts that you may have missed,
Mm-hmm.
and they show you posts about the people who Instagram thinks you like to see more of,
Okay.
because it has already been algorithmically filtered already, right?
Yeah.
And then from there, they actually line it up according to chronological order,
Okay,
like
got it.
the mornings to the afternoons to the nights.
All right. Okay. So let's just say 30 days I didn't touch Instagram at all.
Yeah.
And the moment I open back,
Mm.
what they'll do is they'll trace back the 30 days before punya lifetime of data
All
and
the
show
posts that
me.
you've missed of the people that Instagram thinks that you engage with the most of your
Okay.
closest friends. Not
How
in your
do
close
they-
friends list,
Uh-huh.
but people who you engage with the most.
Who I engage with the most. How
Yes.
do they identify I engage with the most? Based
For
on my
example,
last-
if you like a post, if
Uh-huh.
you comment on a post, or if you look at a post for more than 3 seconds.
Okay, before I got into the detox period, right?
Yeah, before you go into detox period. So
Okay.
the group of people whose content you either commented,
Uh-huh.
liked, or just have their photo or video on the screen for more than 3 seconds.
Okay, got it. Okay.
That means that you're engaging with that post already.
Okay, okay.
So this batch of people,
Uh-huh.
after you go to detox, you come back, right? Instagram will say, hey, this is what you've missed.
Uh-huh.
And it will show you a bunch of all these based on algorithmically. That means day 1 until day 30. It doesn't.
Okay. It doesn't jump out with the up-to-date one. Will they?
I think it goes like a version like
Percentage
this is
basis
what you've
lah.
missed, and then after that you're all caught up. Then you get all the-
Okay, okay.
It's kind of like a little bit like what Twitter is doing. If you use Twitter a lot, there is a
No.
little subsection of the feed where it cuts off, right? Here's what you missed, blah, 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 and then done. Now you're all caught up. After that, it goes back to the normal
Oh,
feed algorithm.
I see. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Follow up also the same.
Yeah, it's just like,
It's like, hey, this is where you stop at your workload lah.
Yeah.
Here, here's all the memo you missed.
Yeah,
it's
this is
like literally opening email inbox.
Yeah,
like, okay,
yeah.
I have to go through all 99 email that I missed now.
And-
Okay.
And it's nice because I think this is in response to us using less and less Instagram. Like
Mhm.
it's telling us to use less social media, but because we use less social media, we miss out on more things.
Correct.
So this feature actually helps us catch up faster, like just like a crash course. Like here's what you missed.
okay, correct.
That's it.
Okay.
And if you're not interested to continue, you can always shut it off after that. That kind of stuff.
Okay, and basically also good also because instead of subconsciously, you're consciously following up.
Mm.
Then you know like okay, why do I follow this again? You don't engage
Yeah,
that
yes,
anymore.
yeah, that's true. Yes,
Yep,
that's
yep,
true.
correct, right. Yeah. Explains why a lot of dog posts recently. And so little.
No, when you have a lot of dog posts, right, you see more dog posts, and it's always like that.
yeah, and I go naga lesson.
Yeah.
Remember like I got a 15 days period where I just don't touch at all.
Yeah.
Then the more I start back already, right, then the Ago Naga one all gone already.
Yeah.
Then the dog all coming in,
Yeah.
the Dudu lah, the
Yeah.
rescue dog punya
Yeah, yeah.
scenes lah. So yeah.
This is Instagram's algorithm.
Mm.
It's very
Powerful.
scary.
Alright.
Next up, WhatsApp hits 2 billion users. It's the most widely used messaging platform in the world today, followed by Messenger and WeChat. To be fair, WeChat is only being used primarily in China and hardly anywhere else in the world. A couple of weeks ago, we talked about WhatsApp planning to show users ads, but then they backed out. Probably for the better, as we believe most people will leave the platform if ads come out. Imagine if you see ads on WhatsApp, will you leave?
Yeah, instantly.
I would leave. I mean, there are so many other chat apps that are better to use and has no. For
Correct.
example, we will, I think most probably move to Telegram because I believe that most of us have the Telegram app in the phone,
Mhm.
but we don't use it because we are waiting for times when WhatsApp is down,
Annoy us.
and then we will switch to Telegram.
Now it's like you have this current boyfriend is like okay, not too bad. I got this hot one, but wait, let me this the one the current boyfriend annoys me, then I go to the hot one.
Wow.
Kind of feeling.
Good planning.
Analogy.
But yeah, the what is it called? The reliability of WhatsApp is so bad now that all of us have Telegram at the side just in case it goes down.
Yep.
Right. So I think our loyalty towards WhatsApp is kind of waning.
Mm-hmm.
And if there are ads that will come out, I think most of us will switch, and the first one we'll switch to will be Telegram.
Habit will change lah.
Yes.
Most likely the Chinese user will change to WeChat and the rest.
I don't use
don't know.
WeChat either way because because WeChat is being monitored and tracked by China.
Okay, okay.
Wherever you are in the world, as long as you use WeChat, right,
Mhm.
China gets to see every single text
Ah,
and every single thing that goes on. So I like my little bit of privacy, especially from a country like China. So no WeChat for me. That's it.
Okay.
WhatsApp has actually a very strong e-commerce route they can monetize with. I mean, there are 2 billion people on WhatsApp, and I do understand that their stakeholders are pressuring Facebook to monetize this group of people. They can actually go through the e-commerce route, by connecting businesses and users with a shopping and payment platform.
Mhm.
So Facebook Pay, when it goes in, it should be able to, to connect businesses and users and
Mhm.
buyers. They can actually not have a shopping advertisement platform, but they can do what WeChat is doing, where every single business account has a shopping area
Mhm.
where the users can buy stuff and then use Facebook Pay to check out, and they make a little bit of money through that.
Mm.
So it is a longer shot. It requires a little bit more investment, a little bit more patience from Facebook side, but I think this will be the one that makes
Monetize it.
yes, that will properly monetize Facebook,
Mm.
WhatsApp for Facebook.
Okay. And then another one is per month usage subscription.
I
Let's
don't
say
think- I
not
don't think
non
they
ad
will
it
use
can
that.
all.
I don't think they will use that.
All right. Okay.
Facebook is not in the interest of charging users. They're
Okay.
in the business of running ads and charging businesses, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, it would be nice because before WhatsApp was acquired by Facebook, WhatsApp used to charge users $1 per year.
Yep. Correct.
And that itself imagine if you do that, you're already making like $2 billion a year. That's not too bad for a chat app,
Correct.
right?
But not for the stakeholder they want.
Not for the not for the stakeholders because they want.
Billion.
Yeah.
I'm talking trillion now.
Yes. I agree with you completely.
Yeah. Greed.
Greedy people. All right, so that's all for Social Media Weekly this week. Social Media Weekly podcast available on Anchor FM, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more. Our full videos are available on YouTube, and we post bits and clips on Instagram and Facebook. This is Social Media Weekly, episode 18 February 2020. I'm Sean.
And I'm JK.
Bye.
Sayonara.